How you doing, guys? I'm Sean. Welcome to Rambles with my camera. Guys, today's video. Can I start off by thanking you all so much for your lovely comments on the last video there when I got out of hospital. Guys, I really appreciate it. I can't tell you how very moving actually to read them all, and it was very give me a good bit of positive energy. Let's put it that way. So thank you all so much. So it's Thursday today. It's about 11:30. Sun is out. Absolutely magical day. I feel as strong as an ox. I've got my my Popeye t-shirt on to give me a load of iron, and so let me tell you, so I'm feeling brilliant, I must say. So this video here is not about that, but I genuinely want to thank you guys. This video here, I've just uploaded a blog up onto rambleswithmycamera.com, and I'm going to be doing more regular blogs on that website. And the blog itself, it's actually came because I do get asked an awful lot. You know, people say, when I'm out taking street photographs, what does I actually look for? Like, how do you actually go about? What do you actually look for when you're out taking photographs? Well, the simple answer to that is, I look for nothing. Well, nothing in particular. And I'm not saying that to be flippant or to, to be cocky, like. But the fact of the matter is, I look for nothing in particular, because it is easy that, when you go out and you say, I'm going to look for X, Y, Z. I'm going to look for something. I'm going to be looking for, let's say architecture. I'm going to be looking for old men with walking sticks, or young men with walking canes, and are you going to be looking for guys with beards, or you're going to be looking for candid, you're going to be looking for lovers kissing, you're going to be looking for X, Y, and Z. And once you're starting to look for that, I can't understand why people would want to do it, because it gives them a bit of a theme, and it gives them a bit of focus when they're going out on the day. But the downside of it is that when you're focusing on one particular theme, especially doing street photography, you're walking past so many other photographs. So, and I'll give you an example of this, and I touched on it in the blog. Basically, a few months back there, I was out taking photographs, and I was meeting up in Dublin with Dublin photographer Jim Leonard. I'm going to put links down to Jim's website, and also his Facebook page down below, his YouTube channel also. And also the video that we've shot together, just up there, you can watch it. And basically, when I was so excited about meeting Jim, because I hadn't shot photography with him before, but in my mind I said, right, do you know what I want to do today? I've been up in Dublin an awful lot, and I'm just going to concentrate today solely on street fashion, just people walking about with their bit of their clothes or fashion. And that was my goal at the start, obviously to meet Jim first and foremost, but that's what I wanted to photograph, and I hadn't mentioned this to Jim. But when I got up into Dublin, within that, like a half an hour, I'm walking through Dublin city looking for this street fashion. And all I could start to see these street photographs that weren't street fashion going past me. I was about to take a photograph, and then my mind said, no, focus on street fashion. Get street photographs, of street fashion. Get people, when they're wearing their fancy clop or their fancy clothing. What's the wee fly there? And I carried on, and I missed a few shots, and I was kicking myself. Then I heard this other voice in my head, probably about a half an hour later, saying, what are you doing, you buck-eated? Now, buck-eated is Belfast slang for, stupid, silly person, fool. What are you doing? You're looking for one particular theme. Go and shoot all the types of photography you want, and you'll still get that. And that's what I did. So when I hooked up with Jim, then I started taking some street fashion photographs, and candid photographs, and consented photographs, and murals and things like that. And it really does, and I've always done it, I suppose. Probably years ago when I started in photography, I would have pigeonholed myself into particular things, but that particular day I was going to pigeonhole myself and put myself into that theme of just shooting street fashion. And I sort of like slapped the head of myself, as if to turn around and say, catch yourself on, take a selection of photographs. And that's what I want you to do, guys. And if you're struggling and you're wanting to take photographs and things like that, I do understand why you would probably want to shoot, like, let's say for talk's sake, you're in a rut, you don't know what to do, creativity is zero. I would say that would be a good time to pick a theme, because then that way you're setting yourself a target, a challenge to get yourself up off the sofa, camera around your neck, and out taking photographs. So if for talk's sake you're in a rut, pick something. Pick architecture. Pick guys with beards or women with beards. Photograph cars. Photograph, wheels of cars, bumpers of cars, reflections, do anything, pick a theme. If you're in a rut that you don't really know what to do with yourself, and then what will happen is you're starting to get yourself focused and you'll start taking photographs, and then before long, hopefully you'll be able to get back into your routine again and you'll be taking other photographs. But if you're wanting to take street photographs and you want to be a street photographer, I wouldn't pigeonhole yourself into a theme. Just get out there and take some photographs and be open to come across a photograph irrespective of what it is. Because if you think about this, on that day that I was meeting Jim, although I wanted to do street fashion, I must have shot probably about 20, photographs, at least 20, maybe 30 in fact, photographs of people, maybe even 40 when I think about it, of street fashion, of people with different styles of clothing on them. But I shot so many other street photographs that, weren't street fashion. And that's what I would want you to do rather than pigeonholing yourself. So guys, that's what this video is about and the blog is about. And if you happen to be, wanting to be a street photographer or to get better at it, I would say tell you don't put yourself in a box. Don't confine yourself until photographing only one particular thing. Yes, it can help. And it's certainly good if you want to build up like a dossier or you want to build up an exhibition in the future. Guys with suits or, women with, 1940 style clothing or hairstyles or anything like that, by all means. But take those photographs when you're out and about anyway. Because if you happen to see somebody, say for talk's sake you want to photograph people with, their hairstyles, and you happen to see somebody walking down, get a photograph of them, then go back to doing the street again, and it'll all morph itself in. So there you go guys, that's that video, and leave your comments down below. What do you do when you're out taking the street? Do you actually have a particular routine that you're going to be doing, or what do you do, or do you do what I do, is just to go out and shoot whatever comes your way that makes you feel a wee bit happy, gets you excited to pull that camera out and to shoot that shutter. Guys, listen, thanks very much for watching, and as I say, if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. You can check me out on Twitter and on Facebook, also on Flickr, also on Instagram, and also on rambleswithmycamera.com. All the links are down below. Please subscribe, tell us here, I love having you on this journey, and as I say, tell you guys, what it is now, 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days since getting out of hospital, and let me tell you, I do feel fantastic. I'm still taking it easy, but I want to thank you for all your love and your support. I really do appreciate it, guys. Sending you love from Ireland, and get out there and take some photographs, and don't be putting yourself in a box.